Okay, you've seen them, right? Those weird AI-generated characters that are just all over your social media feed, the talking animals, the funny avatars, they seem totally random, but guess what? They're not. They're actually part of a repeatable system that's designed to do one thing really, really well. And in this explainer, we're going to break down the exact blueprint for how these videos are made, why they go so viral, and yeah, how people are turning them into six-figure businesses.
So let's get right into it, because everything, and I mean everything, starts with this one simple truth. These reels aren't just goofy clips made for a laugh. Nope, they are little attention traps, meticulously engineered to grab you and not let go. In our digital world, that's the most valuable thing there is. So while most of us are just scrolling, a few smart people are actually cashing in.
It's a really good question, isn't it? I mean, why are we so hooked by these things? And the answer is actually pretty simple. It's internet fatigue. We're all just kind of tired of seeing perfect people with their perfect lives and perfect advice. So when a non-human character, a monkey, an alien, whatever, shows up and says something really human, it's a surprise. It cuts through all that noise because it's not perfect.
Now, here's what's so cool. Behind all this creative chaos, there's a very clear, very repeatable formula. It's a system that makes creating this stuff and scaling it up way easier than you'd think once you get the structure. So forget all those complicated tutorials you've seen online. We're breaking it down into 4 simple core steps.
Here's the whole roadmap. First up is ideation, which is the absolute soul of your character. Then we'll get into characterization, which is all about bringing that idea to life visually. After that, we'll hit the video edit. This is where we engineer every single second to keep people watching. And finally, the upload system, which is the strategy that turns one video into a powerhouse page. Let's dive into the most important part of the whole thing.
Everything, and I mean everything, starts right here with the idea. This is all about using ChatGPT, but not in the way most people think. You're not just asking it to write a script, you're defining the entire soul of your character. And honestly, this is the step where most people fail before they even get started. And this slide right here shows you the biggest mistake. A lazy creator will just go to ChatGPT and type, "Write a funny script," and you know what they get back? Generic garbage. But a smart creator, they prompt it to build a whole persona. They get specific. Define a character who's a savage introvert monk from the Himalayas. He thinks modern human behavior is ridiculous. What are his catchphrases? You see the difference? You're not just asking for a script, you're co-creating a personality.
So the key takeaway here is you've got to define these traits inside ChatGPT. Lock in the behavior, the style of humor, the catchphrases. Think about a character like Homer Simpson, right? You know his catchphrases, you know his personality, his love for donuts. That's why he's so recognizable. That's what you're doing here. You tell the AI that every episode needs to have that same feel, and that's how you build trust and recognition with your audience.
And this is the absolute secret sauce for getting insane watch time. You have to treat your short videos like a TV series. And every single clip on a little cliffhanger, an open loop that makes the viewer's brain just scream, "Wait, I need to see what happens next!" That's what gets people binge watching your videos, which tells the algorithm to push your stuff out to way, way more people.
Okay, so you've built your character's soul. Now it's time to actually give it a body. We're moving on to bringing it to life visually with tools like Midjourney, and then editing it for maximum impact. This is where we combine the character generation with some very specific editing rules to build a true attention-holding machine.
Now, the single biggest technical problem you are going to face is consistency. If your character's face or outfit or even just the camera angle changes from one video to the next, your audience gets confused. All that familiarity we just worked so hard to build, poof, it's gone. Luckily, there is a super simple rule to fix this. You have to drill this into your head. Repetition is your absolute best friend. Think about any famous cartoon character, right? Ben 10 wears the same outfit in pretty much every episode for a reason. That repetition builds powerful recall value. So you have to tell your AI tools to keep the character's look, their outfit, their expressions consistent. It's how you build a brand that people remember.
Now, let's talk about the edit, because great content isn't enough. It has to be engineered to hold attention. There are 3 unbreakable rules here. Rule 1, 0 dead air. If nothing is happening on screen for even half a second, you can lose a viewer. Something must always be moving. Rule 2, captions are not optional, they are mandatory. Make them short, fast, and conversational, like a text message. And Rule 3, use punchline zooms. A quick zoom in on your character when they deliver that key line subconsciously tells the viewer, pay attention, this is the important part.
All right, you made a great video. That's awesome. But one viral hit isn't going to build you a page or a business. You need a sustainable strategy to keep pumping out content consistently. That's where a series strategy comes in, and it's how you turn those one-off viewers into a loyal audience.
So, how do you come up with endless ideas? Well, here's the secret. You don't. You just use 3 simple content buckets. 50% of your videos, just have your character react to weird human behavior. You know, like your Savage Monk character reacting to a TikTok dance. 30%, put that same character in a totally new situation, your monk at a heavy metal concert. And that last 20%, make 2 of your characters argue, your monk arguing with a hyper-capitalist character. There's a reason we all stop to watch a conflict. Our brains are wired for it.
So you've got the viral content system down. You're building an audience. Now for the really exciting part. How do you actually turn this into a real, high-income business? This is where we make the shift from just being a content creator to being a business owner.
And here is the real secret. The most profitable business here isn't running the AI page itself. It's becoming the expert. You've already done all the hard work. You've proven that the system works. Now you can package up that knowledge and sell it to the thousands of other people who want to do exactly what you did.
And the funnel to get customers is incredibly simple. You post an offer on your Instagram story, something like, "Learn my viral video system." That links to a lead form. All those submissions automatically get organized in a CRM. That's just a tool, like Odo, that acts as your digital command center. It helps you track all your potential customers, see who's most interested, and manage your follow-ups. From there, you just schedule a call, explain your system, and close the deal.
But as you grow, you have to be smart. There are some hard and fast rules. First, never copy real people. No celebrities, no politicians. It is a legal minefield. If you want to do parody, create completely fictional characters. And it should go without saying, but absolutely never touch religious sentiments. The goal is to go viral and attract brand deals, not create legal problems for yourself. And remember, while parody is great, being truly original is what will always set you apart and make your brand impossible to replicate.
So there you have it, the complete system, from creating a character's soul all the way to building a business around it. The barrier to entry for this has never been lower, and the formula has never been clearer. The tools are right there at your fingertips. The only question left is, what kind of character are you going to bring to life?